Hello, I added a rotation to my engine, you should see. There's a background now, so I'm not clearing, I'm not using OpenGL to clear the background, I'm just drawing a quad as the background so I can change the color. Here I can change the color here. This is just an example. I made a simple tile map, don't need this. That just creates a 10 by 10 basically. A grid of these question mark textures. This is an arrow texture, in fact. You can see this is rotated. They're rotating every single update frame. This is the parent that's rotating at 20 degrees per second. And then it's just sending a rebuild buffer command to them, which just toggles a boolean. And each render frame, it checks if that's true, and it rebuilds it, causing the them to rotate. And by rebuilding, it doesn't actually create new arrays per se. It more like it checks if the array is the correct length, and if it is, it just uses the same array and updates the values in it. So you can see I can remove this and it will no longer be rotated. All the objects inside rotations are relative as well, so you can see the objects get rotated, but rotation doesn't change the position, so it just changes the rotation. So it's still 200 to 20. I think this point is 220 to 20, and then this point is 220 to 20 plus 40, 50. If you can see here, 40, 50. So when I remove this, that's why they're like weirdly angled, because I had them all on 50, which makes them lined up together. But because I rotated it, then they get they're not lined up properly anymore, so it causes issues. But it's fine. You can rotate now. Yeah. As you can see, it runs decently well. On my old computer, it's I don't do anything. It still runs like 1000 FPS. Probably can optimize it more, but it's not an issue for now. There's 4 draw calls because the background is 1, this is 2, the UI is 3, and the font is 4. I've separated the font and the sprites into their own shaders, which maybe I'm not sure if I should need to, but it just felt easier. I added some more options such as max FPS and changed my build the way you create an application. It's more aligned to the way APIs are made, so you can see from here downwards. This is like the general way an API gets created. So you create a builder, you add like some settings, all the settings over here, you add your services. I haven't added this bit yet, but you create an application using builder.build. You can do stuff with that. I haven't added this stuff yet, but it's possible, so I could do add the scheduler something. But actually, would that even work? Because yeah, change it to initialize. Does that initialize instantly? It does. Yeah. I changed it to initialize because I can't pass M options into here. Into T. And I'm using M options like in renderer and some other places. This is how I'm adding options. Very similar to how APIs are done. So you can see this, bullet to add options, and you add all your options. Here's the max FPS. Let's change it to 120. And you'll see that it cuts out at 120. There you go. It's implemented inside of application. All the way at the bottom here, this bit of code. What else did I add? Basic curve methods. So in my utils, in engine.utils, I've added these. This is just some bulletin ones, but you can easily get more from this website, easings.net. So you want this one, you have your code right at the bottom here. You can just easily port this over. I've copied the first 9 in. You can see it right here. I'm gonna focus on adding in sound in the future. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.